quick, drop a like in this video in the next 5 seconds if you want this free V-Bucks glitch to happen to you the next time you log onto Fortnite. Do you want a free gift or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, you're in luck as I'm now gifting new or old subscribers every day, so make sure to hit the big red button and also let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID so I can send you your free gift. And if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.7 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop if you buy anything or gift anybody else, and let me know in the comments down below if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation for supporting the channel. Yo, what is going on guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. So over the past few days or even week or so now, we've seen a ton of leaks surface regarding not only the future of Fortnite, and Epic Games even teasing in the files these posters implying a Fortnite flood will occur as a result of the Doomsday Live event, but we've also heard a ton of people come forward, reliable sources of that, basically saying about future features upcoming, whether they're going to be added in Season 3. As you can see in this leaked list of information, we've already got the Plaza in Party Royale's mode and even the phone booths that allow us to interchange mid-game our skin. And today, because of this, I figured we go over all the Battle Pass information as kind of like an overview of what you guys will be able to expect when the season launches, based off not only a ton of new leaks or leaks we've already looked at, but also with reference to standard information based off the prior history of what's contained in each Battle Pass as rewards, whether it's the amount of levels being raised or remaining the same, whether it's skins, other cosmetics, or even V-Bucks, whether free or not, that we can earn. Also, when referring to cosmetics, we're not just talking about the amount, we're talking about specific characters and what they will look like, so make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today to get your first look at what the season Battle Pass will end up looking like. Just in case you guys are relatively new to this sort of information or Season 3 as a whole, let's give a brief recap as to why everything's going to be happening and determining the theme of the next season to be, well, a flooded one of that, or at least submerging some of the map underwater. First and foremost, there's been many implications or places for where a Fortnite flood could happen, especially now in Chapter 2 with our brand new map. Whether it's the word Noah implying Noah's Ark, or the flood that happened, obviously with an ark needing to be built right here on the outskirts of our map near Holly Hedges, or the dam which could easily be exploded as shown in one of the loading screens where explosions seem to be occurring, and also in the Chapter 2 Season 1 cinematic trailer. And despite all of these things being very interesting theories as to what would happen in Season 2 even, it looks like it's becoming more realistic now in Season 3. First and foremost, for the reason simply we're now starting to see puddles of water actually emerge in random places around our map, growing more so, larger by the day. And just in case you guys have been living under a rock, the No Sweat Insurance building implying a natural disaster previously in Season 7 with the Ice Storm event and Season 8 with the volcanic eruption has now sprouted up and is located currently at Lazy Lake. Again, the reason for the importance of this building is because it's added every time we're about to see a natural disaster, yet remains unaffected by the natural disaster that does occur, maybe even directly around it, as we saw with the volcanic eruption and destruction of Tilted Towers, despite this insurance building. Don't get me wrong though, this doesn't mean a Fortnite flood will directly just sweep over Lazy Lake, because how would that be possible with the structure of our map and the different heights of terrain it's consisted of? So with that said, with a huge natural disaster potentially affecting our whole map, what does this mean, and where will the flood mainly be occurring, and what named locations perhaps could even be more so saved than others that may be fully submerged underwater? Well, here is an image that somebody actually managed to count of all the No Sweat Insurance signs and the total of these signs in each named location they're actually positioned in, obviously advertising that No Sweat Insurance is now a part of our Fortnite Battle Royale Chapter 2 map. My theory is, dependent on the amount of signs located in each of these places, this determines the amount of safety is going to be ensured of this named location or POI. For instance, Lazy Lake ain't looking too good considering, well, it's only got one, and that being the building itself. Maybe perhaps this means that the only thing yet again saved in this named location is the No Sweat Insurance building, but I guess we're yet to know. But to further back all of this up, Epic Games added to the files these official, as you can see in the coding, S13 meaning Season 13 teasers, obviously meaning then Chapter 2 Season 3. As you can see, these are all the 3 teasers on screen right now, and they all imply, well, there's going to be a huge flooded area, at least one, if not all of the map. Whether it be Meowscles trying to keep afloat with the armbands on, obviously being a current Battle Pass skin, or the new transportation vehicles leaked early, being a shark that perhaps also needs to be tamed considering it seems hostile here, or the House Afloat, and speaking of this House Afloat, it can actually be found in a named location where there's no sweat insurance signs, being Salty Springs. Oh yeah, just to mention also, these posters that we've seen leaked in the files can actually be seen in parts actually plastered around this no sweat insurance building at Lazy Lake, and will be more so added to complete the puzzle, so it seems, as days pass until the release of Season 3. Now that everybody's up to speed on why Epic Games are teasing as a forefront factor now the next natural disaster will be a flood, thus obviously affecting our map going into this next season, we can move on to the leak list and how this correlates directly to it. Obviously, we previously just mentioned not only that 2 of these things have come true, being the place called the Plaza and the blue phone booths, but now obviously kind of teased in the teasers itself, these new shark vehicles or the appearance of sharks in our Fortnite waters. With this in mention to obviously be something or the next truth that is actually confirmed by Epic Games, from looking further at the list we can see a ton of skins. These skins consist of firstly a character called the Engineer, which data miners have been able to determine is this character on this poster or picture frame in Midas's lair. Secondly, a female Black Knight. Thirdly, a Meowscles robot version. Fourth, a remixed Technic skin or tilted Technic skin, a part of the Aerosol Assassin set, whether this is male or not. Aquaman, which has been determined to be the secret skin, also backing up again the theme of this season, directly correlating to this flooded or underwater theme. A black and purple skin, kind of like a female fusion, and also a female version of the Dark Voyager skin, all pink. Not to mention also below it we have a customizable Victory Royale glider, which we don't need to buy the battle pass for, again that we're going to be moving on to mentioning all the details for in just a second. And despite this being a free reward, I'm guessing this is going to be our customizable asset in many or multiple millions of ways, just like the Maya skin we currently have now in Chapter 2 Season 2. I also found it interesting now with our recent Season 3 map change or development, the no sweat insurance sign consists of mainly, well, an umbrella, and obviously an umbrella is going to have one of the biggest innovations customization wise made in Chapter 2 Season 3. Out of all these skins, obviously the main one that we're going to be taking a look at, correlating again what we've already mentioned, the theme and the flood of the season occurring to the battle pass itself, which is Aquaman. Aquaman, like Deadpool, despite being a collaboration, however, instead of Marvel on DC's behalf being one of the most successful movies or franchises they've ever released, this will be our secret unlockable skin for completing certain weekly challenges dedicated around the character. This means we'll have to purchase the paid version of the battle pass or be gifted the paid version of the battle pass, and only then will we have the availability to complete these challenges. Typically the skin itself is unlockable around week 7 to week 9 of these challenges, but I guess we're yet to know and see upon the release of this next season when this is for this skin. In terms of what Aquaman could look like based off our prior correlation to what we saw for Deadpool advertising him in the battle pass menu when we go to buy it, here is what I have in the thumbnail, created as a concept by one of my designers. There's also other concepts of Aquaman out there, so don't take this as 100% confirmation as to what the character will definitely look like, as Epic Games usually have a very talented design team and usually a ton of interesting tricks up their sleeve. The reason I wanted to touch upon Aquaman first anyways is because not only the hype surrounding Deadpool was absolutely enormous, so I thought you guys would be interested, but also because of the fact, did you know that there's more to these secret skins every season than we initially expect or understand? Whether they're involved in our storyline or not, like Deadpool, they still have a large affecting factor on what our map or Fortnite looks like. For instance, Deadpool has his own battle bus, supply drop design, secret lair in the Battle Pass HQ, and not to mention his own taken over name location, which is now the yacht. Data miners have also confirmed that since this was added, all the Deadpool revamped stuff, it will remain in the game until the release of the next season, with all of this stuff potentially applying to Aquaman upon his release or upon the unlockable availability of him when that week rolls around. Players speculate with the flood happening that we're going to be seeing an Atlantis underwater named location, as this was the city that Aquaman comes from, with swimming underwater being obviously required to get to this named location, and this being recently tested, very unsuspected in the Travis Scott live event. Was this in preparation of the map being flooded or certain areas, or even this Atlantis named location underwater POI that we're going to be seeing as something new for the first time? I guess we're yet to know. Either way, here is a creative island in the background of what this may look like fully submerged underwater in terms of the design, and let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see this and how we'll actually be able to swim to here, whether we need gear to actually scuba dive down this distance, and upon entering some form of air bubble or underwater kind of area, we can then take it off. Either way, it's definitely interesting to speculate, and I know you guys will have some crazy good ideas. Now that we've established a full link between obviously our theme of the next season and our cosmetics, or what they'll be entirely themed around, we can move on to discussing the rest of the battle pass as kind of an overview form. Obviously they're not going to be raising the level threshold of which we earn displayed rewards past level 100 as we see now in Chapter 2 Season 3, as the perfect opportunity for them to do this and raise obviously the price of the battle pass would have been transitioning into a whole new chapter, being when Chapter 2 Season 1 arrived. As we're transitioning into a random season, not even the one that marks halfway through this chapter, an innovation like this seems very unlikely, but not entirely impossible. Assuming that they go with the 100 levels again for the displayable rewards that we can earn despite obviously our selectable styles for reaching certain levels of that next season, we can assume that the price will remain the same for the battle pass and the battle bundle, being 950 to start us out at tier 1, but the battle bundle costed obviously 2,800 V-Bucks. There was also a cancelled feature that Epic Games added for this particular year of 2020 a while back that was leaked by data miners as to what it would look like if it were added, being the Fortnite annual pass purchasable for 7,800 V-Bucks in total, rewarding us all battle bundles released in the year of 2020. This would still be a good deal even if it were to be released halfway through the year, considering we would still be getting ultimately our money's worth if we were to buy all the battle bundles released this year anyway. Regardless of the fact, if you have money to buy the battle pass, if not have a friend who's generous enough and has the money to gift you it, there's a ton of free rewards, 20 in total to be exact, that you'll be able to earn between level 1 and level 100, evenly spaced out, containing not only V-Bucks but some really cool rewards or cosmetics. As just mentioned, the battle pass without fail every season since its initial implementation in Chapter 1 Season 2 has cost 950 V-Bucks, and every season if you've managed to earn the free V-Bucks, obviously in the free battle pass rewards section, you may have had enough to purchase one of the battle passes with these free earned V-Bucks. If this is the case obviously every season, then after that we have the ability to not only earn everything you can see on screen right now, but more specifically one thing right here being the 1,500 or 1,500 V-Bucks from reaching level 100 upon purchase of this paid battle pass version. Despite it being hard to not get tempted by the item shop cosmetics, if you never purchased anything other than the battle pass with the V-Bucks you earned obviously through leveling up in this particular section of Fortnite, you would only need to get to level 63 of each battle pass to then have enough V-Bucks, 1,000 to be exact, to then purchase the next one. This means not only every season can we earn enough V-Bucks for free or upon purchase of the battle pass to purchase the next one, but over time from stacking all the seasons that we earn perhaps all the way up to level 100's V-Bucks in, we will have then the option to purchase some item shop cosmetics, whether it's your favourite skin that you've perhaps stacked V-Bucks up over time for, or certain cheaper cosmetics like emotes or wraps. Despite this free battle pass method only affecting those players who've obviously prepared for this moment and already knew this, there's overtime challenges set to obviously still be implemented in the next update set to occur in the following week from now at the time of me recording this video, which is our first ever 0.6 update, being update V12.60. Whether or not we can earn a free battle pass in these overtime challenges just like we could previously, one time only in Season 7's overtime challenges granting us a free Season 8 battle pass, there's even another method that allows us to purchase the battle pass for this upcoming season, Season 3, for completely free or without the expenditure of real life money. As you guys may or may not know, upon the 12.50 update going live or downtime occurring anyways, or going live again after this happens, players obviously trying to access Fortnite through Google Play, which they've now innovated to as a platform or thing accessible, basically that we can play Fortnite through. This particular platform or access point had a ton of issues, and because of this, Epic Games have been granting out 1,000 V-Bucks to players affected and even non-affected unexpected, as you can see in this tweet on screen. This guy doesn't even seem to know the issue that Epic Games are granting him 1000 V-Bucks for, but everybody who encountered the actual issue who I've talked to with Google Play and obviously the 12.50 update saw this exact reward screen. Even though this is a reward for our previous update and an issue occurring with it, with us being so close to V12.60, don't be disheartened if you haven't perhaps got these V-Bucks granted onto your account yet, as previously we've known Epic Games to not only roll out these free rewards slowly across all the players affected by or perhaps who they think is eligible, but especially when it comes to V-Buck compensation, considering granting us the in-game currency makes them lose out on literally tons of money. Either way, with everything mentioned in today's video, that pretty much covers, until the official teasers release on Fortnite's social media, everything you need to know in regards to overviewing our newest Battle Pass releasing on June 4th, 2020. If you enjoyed, don't forget to slap a like in this video down below, share it to all your friends, and also subscribe to the channel right now, as 70% of you watching aren't subscribed. Also hit the notification bell while you're there, because then you will be informed as soon as I upload new videos like this, and you'll be the first person, if not one of them, to get all the new leaks and information. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, stay safe, and peace.